And we are live right here on YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, we are the Real to Sports Podcast, and welcome to another episode of Sports to Talk About. But before I go any further in the show, I want to go into the group. The Real to Sports Podcast is going into a new direction. Coming up, we got the NFL season around the corner, and I decided to take the group and the podcast into a whole nother direction. So what that means, host has created a new intro for Sports to Talk About. Again, I'm your host. We're going to have another kick-ass show this Tuesday. I got some royalty on deck right now. But again, welcome to the Real Sports Podcast. Let's go. Let's go. Host, sorry about this Wi-Fi problem having going on here, but again, welcome to the show. Appreciate everybody being here. Welcome to the show, man. Again, thank y'all for being here. Real quick, man, we had a great show. If y'all want to go back to the last Saturday, our men's conference, aka known as the Real Man-to-Man Lounge, it is booming. The numbers is insane. Right now, we at about 1,400 people have viewed that show all over the world, and it is insane. It is growing day by day, and I can't thank enough of New York, Young Mark, and Q-Dogg for that, man. We had a banging out show, and people is loving it, and I am definitely grateful for those guys being on, man, for that Saturday. That was a great show, fellas. I appreciate that. Y'all brought that, man. But
yeah, no doubt.
Y'all like the new intro?
Appreciate the opportunity, man.
Oh, no doubt, baby. No doubt, man. Hey, if y'all the video with the producer, man, I want to shout out my producer, Quill. Quill helped me make that video, man, the new intro. Shout out to my boy Quill. Quill, I know you're watching, boy. I know you want to be anonymous, but guess what? I'm telling you your name. Your name, Quill. That's my dude. The video producer, man, he did a hell of a job. And he does all the videos and the intros and stuff for the Real Sports Podcast. And I appreciate him highly. Again, thank you guys for watching tonight. All the fans out there in Pakistan and man, Jesus, where they at? Let me find them right here. Pakistan, India, Brazil, the United States of America, Canada, United Kingdom, and China, and everywhere else. Thank y'all for watching the show. Thank y'all for being here with us tonight. Let me stop blabbering and get to the prestigious starting lineup for the Real to Sports Podcast panel. Representing Ball So Hard University. Yes, sir. Oh, Ball So Hard University, baby. Them Angry Birds.
Let's go.
Yes, sir. Representing the two-time Super Bowl champion, the Baltimore Ravens. Man, this is his first Tuesday, and we sure enough appreciate him being on today. My man, Drew to the game.
Good evening. It's gonna be a wrap. Yeah.
Yes, sir. My man, dear to my heart, Raider brother. My Raider brother, dear to the heart, boy. He represents the three-time Super Bowl champion, the Las Vegas Raiders, and he's the Real to Sports NFL Trivia champion, the longest reigning champ, ladies and gentlemen. Oklahoma State alumni, Young Mark.
Go Pokes.
Yes, sir. No doubt. No doubt, baby. And last but not least, man, the OG of the group, the Hall of Famer. He is the Hall of Famer. Great friend of mine, baby. He represents the mighty Minnesota Vikings. He's the new Real Sports NBA Trivia Champion, Q-Dogg.
Yes, sir, man. Let's go. Yellow home. Let's go.
That's Minnesota's first championship.
Let's go.
You said Minnesota who?
Ain't that Minnesota's first championship since the Lakers were still there?
Oh,
you were here hard. I got you, Mark. The Minneapolis Lakers. Okay. I got you. Well, you went back on me, boy. Okay, all right.
Hey, he go to Minnesota Twins, boy.
Okay. I got you. Minneapolis Lakers. Okay, I got you. I hear you, Mark.
It's all love, man. It's all love.
You pull out the crates, then you pull out the record crates.
God, Minneapolis Lakers. That's a George Mikan, wasn't it? That was George Mikan, wasn't it? Huh? George was it George Mikan?
I don't know nothing about him. I just know there was a Minneapolis Lakers at one time before they moved to LA.
Oh, okay.
Way back in the day.
Way back in the day. All right, man. We dive right. Oh, I didn't announce that we will have an NBA Trivia Showdown tonight. Exhibition. Only exhibition. True to the game versus the champ, Q-Dogg. Friendly little exhibition. You know, we're going on. That's going to be at the end of the show. But right now, let's jump into some NFL, man. The NFL news. Miami Dolphins. We're going with the Dolphins today. Tyreke Hill. Miami Dolphins with Tyreke Hill, man. Tyreke Hill has not been shy talking up Tua on his Needed to Be Said podcast and is confident of his quarterback. He said this, and I quote, "It's going to be a lot of people taking their words back on what they said about Tua," Hill said. "I can't really name point, but I'm saying reporters, analysts, and Twitter trolls. All those people are going to take their words back on what they said about Tua, and I'm just going to be sitting here eating my popcorn." So let me bring that to Drew to the game, bro. I'm going to start with the Baltimore Raven himself. Oh, Drew to the game, bro. As a fan, because you've been a fan of the football in general for a long time. All right. You believe in Tua as a quarterback with this system when he got right now? Because he has a lot of weapons. But do you believe in him as a quarterback?
I do believe in Tua as a quarterback. A lot of people got selective memory or short-term memory. They forget what he did in college. Okay, and Tua was the guy. You know, he was the guy. He had to come in and replace Jalen. You know, that was Saban's call, Coach Saban's call. You know, in there, and he did not miss a beat. You know, when protected, he would dissect you when protected. But then, you know, he suffered that hip injury. You know, went into the draft, and I think from then he hadn't had a fair shake because they were like, "We need to put him in. They were so quick to rush him and get him out there. And then what? This is his fourth year?
Mm-hmm.
No,
third year.
Third year, exactly.
So third year, and then he's on his third offense coordinator. You know what I mean? So I mean, he hasn't had a fair shake of consistency. His coach agrees that, you know, they can do stuff with him, and I think that they can as well. I still remember Tua down in Tuscaloosa getting it in every Saturday. Like, come on, you know what I mean? And I think now with a full year under his belt, he completed the whole season last year. He's healthy, and now you give him some toys too. I mean, like, it's gonna be interesting to watch. I'll tell you. I believe in his support system around him.
Word. What up, D-Rec?
What's going on, D-Rec?
D.
Oh, Q.
What's up? What you saying?
He coming for you.
I'm ready for him.
What's up? Yeah, it's all good. So Q,
Yes,
man,
sir.
with Tua, man, do you Drew to the game now? Drew to the game gave some good points. Now Drew to the game said he believes in him, but do you, as a longtime football fan, do you believe? And now he has weapons. Do you believe in Tua taking the Miami Dolphins to the promised land? I would say.
Well, I really don't know too much about him. I know that when he first came to the NFL, he signed for $40 million and haven't even played a down in football. Yeah. And when you give college players money like that out the gate when they haven't played any down of football, you're putting a lot of pressure on them.
Yeah.
You know, you're saying that he's the man. We want you to get out there and really take us to the promised land. And so I think that really might have been too much mentally for him. I think that he got this offensive coordinator. I mean, this offensive-minded coach now that he got from 49ers.
Yeah.
And I think he'll set him up to be successful. Yeah. A lot of analysts they're believing in their coach, and with the match with Tua, that they will be successful. So we'll see. I don't know how their defense is, but with that division with the Patriots and who else in the Patriots?
The Jets and Buffalo.
AFC.
Buffalo. Yeah, Buffalo, that's going to be the Achilles heel. That's going to be the one that, they have to try to knock that wall down. But I think he'll do good. I think he'll do good.
Okay. Mr. VP.
Hate to be the Debbie Downer of the group, but in my personal opinion, I don't believe in Tua. I think he's a very high quality backup, but I just don't believe in him as a starter. To dissect what Drew to the game said, I understand like having a variety of different coaches and offensive coordinators can halt a quarterback's development, but take it from me as a Raiders fan, if the quarterback is good enough, they can overcome constant change of system and playbook and coach. Because look at Derek Carr. He literally had a different offensive coordinator playbook literally just about every other year. Right, just about every other year of his career. It's been in the league. Yeah. This is his 9th season. So 6 out of 9 years.
6 out of 9. That's crazy.
So I believe the quarterback needs to be in a system that they can thrive in. I do believe in that. But Tua hasn't shown me enough on the field or even off the field to show me that he can be that guy. Looking at that team the last couple of years, I noticed that they rallied a lot more and played with a lot more swag and confidence when Fitzpatrick came in versus when Tua was in there. It just seemed like the offense was very limited and less explosive. But yeah, like I said, I think me personally, he's like a very high quality backup. Like if your starter gets hurt or goes down, you put him in there and he can keep the ship afloat. But as far as like him being that alpha dog that's gonna rally the team and carry them to the promised land, I don't see it in him, and that's no knock on him.
It's no knock at all. It's no knock, I'm gonna go with Mark because they said that Tua he only thrown 27 touchdowns in 2 years. That's bad.
And that's with Gesicki. That's with Kenny Stills, Will Fuller. Like he's had some pretty good receivers there with him, so it's not like he was just throwing it to practice squad players. But
right,
it's just my opinion. I don't think he has the alpha dog in him to carry the team.
Now, this is also what Tyreke Hill said. He said, in the NFL, they only give you like 2 or 3 years to be a successful quarterback, especially in your first round draft pick, Hill said. And if you don't succeed, he said, if you don't succeed after those years, then it's like kick rocks, man. So basically, they're going to put Tua into that. So this is basically his last run, man, just to show people what he got.
I disagree with that part of it too.
So y'all think Tyreke Hill is bigging this guy up? I mean, it's his job because that's your quarterback. Yeah. I get that, but you think he's bigging him up just a little bit too much?
I think so.
A little bit.
I think so.
You got to go time for the guy that's starting. Just you do, you know.
Yeah.
And, with Tua, I mean, I think he's a great guy, but like everybody's circumstance and everybody's road travels in the NFL is different. You know, some guys come in, hit the ground running with a stable front office and nobody asking you to tank games. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and the head coach in the front office. All of that can. I mean, look at Trevor Lawrence. I mean, like great talent, but I mean, he had so much stuff going on the front office. Like, you know, that guy really didn't have a fair shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't think Tua really has had a fair shot up to this point, coming off injury and things of that nature. But you know, the jury's still out on it. You know, it's still out.
He has it now because he has Jalen Waddle.
Oh yeah.
Tyreke Hill.
Oh yeah.
Cedric Wilson.
Oh yeah.
Chase Edmonds.
Raheem Mostert. They and then the other dude, I forgot the other running.
Mike Gesicki.
Yeah, Mike Gesicki.
Yep.
There's another running back. I forget his name. Gaskin. Is it Gaskin? Is it Gaskin?
Yep, Miles Gaskin.
Yeah. So
they still got him?
Yeah, they are loaded, man. And you know what? If Tua done, then Teddy Rocksteady Bridgewater gonna be in there like, let's go.
I'm telling you, yeah, he gonna be like this. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, Teddy Bridgewater should eat off that.
And then I think they got like two.
You don't think Bridge should eat off that?
Draft picks.
Seeing Teddy in Denver and Carolina the last couple of years, like he's not as. I don't think as highly of him as I did when he was in Minnesota.
I agree, because when he was in Minnesota, boy, he was shooting off the truth.
But the system there was straight. You know, you look at Carolina, you look at Denver. They've been shuffling.
Exactly.
And the situation not right. You know?
Yeah. They system is terrible. Minnesota was definitely better than both of them.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then it was before his ACL tear. That was before. He ain't never been the same afterwards, bro. He's never been the same.
Tyreke hit it on the nail though. They're gonna give him this year, and if Tua can do it this year, then that might buy him a little more time. But I think Miami's got 2 more first-round draft picks next year. They'll find back if they want more.
Miami is going shopping. Like it look like they're gonna stop.
Yeah. One thing to say about the situation with Tua, I think another thing that plays a part in the pressure for him to succeed, and this is not his fault at all, but when you have Justin Herbert that was the next pick after that, being as successful as he's been in LA, it's even more pressure on Tua and the Dolphins to get it right, because they're like, I mean, you passed up on Herbert for this guy. Herbert's balling out, and what's Tua doing? So
I totally agree with that. But and Herbert is he's going to be a star. It's just he's part of the new era. You know, he's a star. He's like Mount Rushmore of the future. I think Justin Herbert's going to do great things. But
we'll see with Chandler Jones and what's my other man name on the upper end?
Max Crosby, baby. That's what I'm saying. Now he gonna be great, but he gonna get off the ground a few times. Cause them Raiders is coming.
Y'all stay to the front. Y'all stay.
Raiders to the front, baby. To the front line, man. But yeah, Justin Herbert's a good quarterback. Like, I gotta respect the man. He got guts. He got a cannon. He just got a coach that don't believe in punting.
Analytics.
Analytics. And it came back and bit him in the ass. So, I mean, hey, it be what it is on that, man. Q-Dogg, man, you got something on the Dolphins? No, let me ask you this before we get off the Dolphins. What's the prediction with the Dolphins as far as record with this new super squad that they got? What's the prediction of their record?
I'd have to see their schedule.
Who do they play?
But I think if you got Tua in quarterback, if his confidence emerges and he plays with a little bit of that swag and that alpha dog, I don't see why they couldn't win 10 games.
I can pull up their schedule real quick.
If he's still like passive aggressive, like, you know, quiet, humble to it, I don't know.
Man, I could pull up their score. I could pull up their schedule. We can go. I'll pull up the first. Okay, first game. Whoa, first game they got the Patriots. Patriots, Ravens, Buffalo, Bengals, Jets, Vikings, Steelers, Lions, Bears, Bears, Browns, Texans, Niners, Chargers, Bills again, Green Bay. So it's teetered back and forth. Their last game was the Jets.
Only heard about 5, maybe 6 games out of that list where I would take them out, right?
Well, I'm about the same.
Especially that first part of the schedule, they're playing against teams.
Yeah, they got it tough.
They
got it tough
last year.
2, 3, 4.
So like
first 4 games.
The first 4 games was rough.
I think
I would say the first 5.
9 and 8.
9 and 8, maybe. Yeah. I'll say they first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll say they first 6 because they got the Patriots first game. They got the Baltimore Ravens the second game. They got Buffalo. They got the Bengals. Bro, I'm not gonna sleep on the Jets.
3 out of those 4 revenge games.
And when did we go? What week we go up there?
Right after the Jets week. That's October the 16th.
Q-Dogg will soften them up when they get to you.
Well, it won't be that cold then. That'll be a good game. It won't be that cold then. I was hoping we wasn't gonna go in December.
You got a week 6.
When it get cold in Miami?
Yes, sir.
When it get cold in Miami?
Huh?
When does it ever get cold in Miami?
Another shot fired.
Oh, we go to Miami. Oh, I was thinking about Buffalo. I was thinking about Buffalo.
No, y'all go to them. Y'all play them in Miami.
Yeah, okay. Cool. I was thinking about Buffalo. I know we got to go there too. So, but we go there in December.
Oh, December.
Whew. Yeah.
I mean, that shouldn't be too bad for y'all. I mean, y'all play Green Bay late in the year.
Yeah. And see Minnesota. Go ahead.
I mean, it wouldn't be too bad, but I'm just saying that that'd probably be more of a run game than a passing game during that time, because you know that we can be blowing up there and it get mighty cold in Buffalo. So.
He said they'll beat the Jets. D-Rex said they'll beat the Jets. I seen them after the first 4 games. They could be 2-2. That's bad though. With a team like the Dolphins, that's bad. They got that wide receiver core. Like all these jokers wearing 4 3s, 4 2s.
If they had it, heck, even if they had like somebody like Josh McCown, I would feel more confident in them. Because again, I just feel like you need that alpha dog, at quarterback.
I got you. And they don't have that.
Mm-hmm.
Teddy Bridgewater would be the perfect. If Tua wasn't there, Teddy Bridgewater he'll be that guy that'll take over the hump. As far as that,
he'll be on his heels.
I'll try to tell you.
Even when they had Jacoby Brissett, they played harder and with a lot more swag when he was in there versus when Tua was in there.
Yeah, but Brissett, I like Brissett. Tough dude, very smart guy. I liked him when he was in Ohio State. I mean, he was more bigger.
State.
At NC State,
yeah. Jacoby Brissett went to NC State, yeah.
Oh, you know what? You're right, because I got him confused with JT Barrett. Yeah. I always get them confused.
I hate he didn't get a fair shot.
Right. I always get them confused. It's crazy. Moving on, man. We're going to move to the defending Super Bowl champions. We want to welcome,
all right,
representing the 5-time Super Bowl champion, the Dallas Cowboys.
What up, y'all?
What up?
What's going on?
There you go.
One more thing, host, since you brought up JT Barrett. If Tua had the leadership qualities of JT, the Miami would go real far.
Facts, bro.
I had a little comment on it. I heard you talking about Miami. I don't think they'll start off that rough. It's gonna be too much excitement going on, too much, new stuff and new toys and all that. I think they'll come out. Actually, they might go 3-1 their first 4. You know what I'm saying? 3-1, something like that. But I don't see them, like bottoming out. They got too much talent over there.
Right. But Tua, and I agree with everybody else is saying. Tua, I think Mark said this. Tua is not the leader type quarterback that can carry a team that's dynamic and promising where they're going, tight Miami Dolphins, Teddy Bridgewater would be that guy because that would definitely revitalize his career. Even though I'm not saying it's gone, but man, Teddy Bridgewater, he can ride it. He can ride that wave.
Is it fair we not giving him a shot too? I mean,
Tua?
I don't believe in him neither, but he could. I mean, turn it around.
Yeah, this is his last go round. I believe this is his last go round, and like I say, there's no excuses on this one because, like I read before earlier, that he threw 27 touchdowns in 2 years. That's bad, but he didn't have any dogs, so we're gonna cancel that right now. But now you have some sure enough cheaters on your squad.
Another thing to take.
Go ahead.
Another thing to take into consideration, and this is another big concern with him. He's also been hurt a lot during his NFL career. So, can he play a full season? That's another question.
Good point, because he did. He hurt his. He didn't tear his ACL, but he hurt his ankle, Alabama. But he's always, like I say,
and his hip.
And his hip, yeah, exactly. And see,
he had a rib injury in Miami last year.
Exactly. And see, he's not that quarterback again, because this guy he was the backup for Jalen Hurts. I mean, he got on the map because he threw that game-winning touchdown in the national championship against Georgia. And then Bulldogs. They scored on y'all, but they did beat us. They did beat us. But yeah, I mean, Tua's on the map on that. I just can't. I think Tua just soft, man. I wish my Uncle Wes, because he's a big Alabama fan. I mean, if you're in the state of Alabama, that's what you live and die by. You better not say nothing wrong about the Crimson Tide. But yeah, he can definitely tell you on that. But Tua's soft, man. I mean, maybe Tyreke Hill. I don't think Tyreke Hill is a dynamic enough wide receiver that can get him out of that jam. Y'all think so?
Is though Jalen Waddle is.
Yeah, Jalen Waddle is.
But we got a couple of them because they could get off the ball quick.
Yep.
Yeah, but Tyreke Hill he not a guy that's gonna put the game on his back. He's not a Randy Moss.
I'm not saying he put the game on the back. I'm just saying like their receivers could get off the ball quick. So that quick screen, that quick, you know what I mean, like that could work.
It could work, but that's gonna get caught up because you put a 2-3 zone on that. Only thing is, well, let me take that back because speed. They got that speed. You're right, New York. Waddle. Yeah, Waddle. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Waddle had, what was it, like 104 catches last year, and 100 yards. Like people be sleeping on Waddle. He was coming off injury.
Yeah, he got that yak. He catch that yak.
Yeah,
yards out there. Yeah, that's for sure. I mean,
and then you got to think about most of these teams don't have cornerbacks that can hold, all their receivers. So somebody gonna be open.
Yeah,
that's very true.
Somebody gonna be open.
Buffalo might
gonna be open.
But here's the question: will the ball get to him?
If they doing some quick screen, like he can't hold the ball. That's what I'm trying to say. He can't hold the ball. I don't feel like the offensive line will hold him up enough for him to hold the ball against. I don't want to say against any defense, but just certain defenses, he ain't gonna be able to hold the ball up. So he has to get it out quick.
Got to get it out quick, man. Like
they started Armstead, didn't they? The tackle.
Yes, from New Orleans.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
The offensive line isn't bad. I mean, not to pick on Drew to the game, but like, if I remember that game correctly in Miami last year, Calais Campbell was kept off of Tua most of that game.
Facts.
So, I mean, their offensive line ain't trash. I mean, when they played us, Jacoby Brissett was pretty clean most of the game too. So
yeah, we had a tough time. We went in overtime with them. They was tough. I mean, we went overtime with everybody.
We shot ourselves.
Like I said, I feel like they'll get by in some games, but then when you play those good defenses, those good teams, that's when things is gonna happen.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, we're gonna
see
some
that
shit
Baltimore game. This is gonna be a revenge game for them, so I know they're gonna bring it.
Oh, Drew to the game.
There's gonna be a reckoning this year. Believe that.
Them angry birds gonna be coming out. All right, man. Moving on to the defending Super Bowl champion, the Los Angeles Rams. Matt Stafford said he has a better grasp of offense, and he is confident that the Rams can go above and beyond what they did last year. Now, by saying that, man, I got a question. I'm gonna ask the OG up there, old Q-Dogg. Now, Matt Stafford, he's saying that with the offense that they have now, and boy, he got some weapons.
Mm-hmm.
With the weapons that he got now, he got help me out here, Mark. Of course, he got Cooper,
Allen
Van
Robinson.
Jefferson, Allen Robinson,
Yeah, Allen Robinson for the Bears.
Van Jefferson, who I like. I like me some Van Jefferson. I like that dude. I like him. And a potential Odell Beckham. It depends if you want to resign. So Q, with the addition of Allen Robinson, who's the dog. We know Allen Robinson's a dog. Okay, you got Allen Robinson. You got Van Jefferson, right? You got yeah. But as far as receiving, you might have Odell and you have Cooper Kupp. With that right there, do you think that the Rams can go back to back?
Man, you know, that coach is amazing, man. He's an offensive minded guru. It's a lot of coaches that's under his tree, and he'll find a way to make those guys successful. So yeah, I think they can.
Okay, come on, Drew.
Back to back. That's a tall order for any team, I think. They've got some pieces. I'm not sure about the back to back. They still have to work out the offensive line. I can't remember if they got an offensive lineman to replace their tackle. Was it Wadsworth?
Yeah,
Woodworth.
He retired.
Nice addition with Bobby Wagner, as linebacker. I think he's still playing top notch, getting over 100 tackles every year. He's still best linebacker they got now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean that's true. I don't
know. I mean, I think I know they're going to be in the mix. They're going to be in the mix. I wouldn't count them out. And with Matthew having another whole year, yeah, that's scary. It's scary.
Yeah, big time scary. What you think, New York?
I do count them out. There's no way they're gonna go back to back. I think the last team that went back to back was Seattle, and they lost one and they won one, but there was back to back, right? Okay. In that back to back year that Seattle had, their defense pretty much, escorted them to the Super Bowl. The Rams defense is not the same no more. They don't have what's his name? Went to Buffalo. Von Miller. And to be honest, if y'all watched, I'm pretty sure y'all watched last year. That was Von Miller. I mean, that's a big piece that they're gonna be missing. And
especially
I don't think that's, to me. I think they took a slight step back. And like I agree with Drew, he said they're gonna be there, but they gonna be in the mix, but they not. I don't back to back now. Yeah, I don't think back to back. That's gonna be. That's like I said. That's gonna be tough because they got they got the offensive, weapons, however you want to say it. But so do other teams, and now you can't stop them.
True. What you think, Mark?
I don't think they'll go to the Super Bowl this year, even after winning it. And also, New York, the last team that went back to back, I think, wasn't it Kansas City? They went the year after they won it in Miami.
Yeah, it was Kansas City. You're right. I
hate to say it, but no, I don't think so. I think, like New York said, them losing Von Miller is going to hurt them more than they realize.
Fuck the Chiefs.
you don't got nobody else to take advantage of Aaron Donald eating up all those blocks by the offensive line. Bobby Wagner is a cool run stopper, but they need another legitimate pass rusher to go alongside Aaron Donald. And then also looking at the offensive side of the ball, they don't really have a tight end that scares me or leaps off the page. And Matthew Stafford is great. He's better than most quarterbacks, but he also turns the ball over a lot too.
Do he ever?
And you throw an interception at the wrong time.
Yes. Yes.
And now your defense, and now you don't have that defense to help you out. Because to me, like I said, they're not gonna be the same. And Jalen Ramsey, come on, no.
Here I go. Here we go.
Real. Hey, Jalen Ramsey still got it. I still rock with him.
He got what?
Here we go.
He's still one of the best corners in football.
He got the best actors award.
Hey, bro.
Come on now. That was 17 years ago.
He better than Trayvon.
Man, that wasn't that long ago.
I'm gonna say, I predicted them last year. I can say they can do it again. I'm gonna tell you why. The guy threw 41 touchdowns, 4,886 yards passing with a 67.2 completion rating.
You think Cooper Kupp gonna have that same season? You think defense is gonna not lock in on him?
Yes. I'm gonna tell you why. Though. Even though Kevin O'Connell, which is was the offensive coordinator, who's the Vikings head coach now, in that system, even though that, Sean McVay is a winner. Yeah. Sean McVay is a sure enough, bona fide winner. And if you don't believe that, you got to look at what he did last season, bro. He's a winner. He goes to the Super Bowl. He goes to the playoffs.
I give you the division. Maybe give you the playoffs and all that. But like I said, back to back, I don't see that.
Yeah, that's tough.
That's.
I think they're a shoe-in for the playoffs, no doubt. But as far as like actually playing in the Super Bowl, I just don't see it. I just feel like Matt Stafford is going to carry them far, but he might throw a pick at the wrong time.
Like Carson Wentz. Look, man. Matt got the best, one of the best commercials out there right now. That AT&T life changing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, but you go from Jared Goff to Matthew Stafford. That McVay was dancing in the street when it happened. So they've got weapons, man. I think they can be in the mix, but that back-to-back that's gonna be rough.
Wait, so I saw her face and I was a believer. That's me, bro. I'm gonna go with the Rams, bro. I'm not saying I'm not predicting them, but I say that it's a possibility that they can, man. Like I said, Sean McVay, even though Kevin O'Connell is gone, I think Sean McVay is gonna go get somebody that's probably, if not better, and he was making play calls as well too. And how he interacts with the team, he's young. You see him on the sideline, he's fired up with that team. He gets that team fired up. That's something that is not going on in the NFL.
Check this out.
So what?
Check this out. Like I said, to me, that Von Miller piece is going to be really rearing its ugly head, because if you think about last year, you can think back in the Super Bowl. Von Miller won that game.
Yeah.
It was plenty of games last year that he
showed up at the end. Yes, sir.
Yeah, they defense goddamn won that game. Absolutely. Now their defense ain't the same. They wasn't blowing nobody out. They wasn't lighting up the scoreboard.
Right. Okay.
So, host, what you're saying is going to be us versus the Rams next year in the season.
I ain't going to say us, bro. I ain't going to reach that far.
He going to say us.
The Rams, and I'm going to step on some toes here. It's going to hurt. Size 8. It's going to hurt. Rams, best team in the NFC. Rams, best team in the NFC. I'm going to say that. Best team in the NFC. I know you got them both.
You could say that right now because, they're the Super Bowl champions. The season hasn't started. You know what I mean? You can say that now. But, come season start, you don't know what you're going to get.
Very, very true. But starting out the gate, you can't put Tampa. Who else you going to put there?
Off the gate, yeah, I give you that. Like I said, because they're the Super Bowl champs. You got to get
No. Ain't got nothing to do with champs.
When you hold the crown, come on.
Look how they play, bro. They put up. Their quarterback put up 41 touchdowns, damn near 5,000 yards. That's in Matt Stafford. Come on, we never see Matt Stafford.
That's including the playoffs.
That's for the season. 41 touchdowns.
Yeah, he was one of my starting fantasy quarterbacks.
Fuck yeah, Matt Stafford just That's what I'm talking about with Bridgewater. Bridgewater can reevaluate himself with the Dolphins team, just like Matt Stafford reevaluate himself with this Rams team. It's the system.
I'll say
Sean McVay's system. He's a winner.
I'll say this, host.
Yes, sir.
If Kyler comes back with a vengeance and plays to his full capabilities, the Rams aren't even the best team in their division.
Who?
If Kyler Murray comes back and plays with a vengeance with that offensive system, because remember when Arizona played the Rams with all but that playoff game, it was some pretty close back and forth games. So if Kyler comes back with a chip on his shoulder, especially with his contract situation and all that, Arizona might be the one to win that division and not the Rams.
You know what? And you know what? I'm not going to disagree with that. But Arizona got a lot of problems in that house.
Yeah. Their name receiver.
They got a lot of problems, bro.
Nuke.
Your main receiver.
Winning could cure a lot of those problems, too.
What happened?
Winning could cure a lot of those problems.
But you got to win. I mean,
They was winning last year up until the end of the season.
Thank you. And when they do that, that's when they do this. It's called choking.
I wouldn't say they choked. It just, it didn't pan out the way that they wanted to. I don't think they choked because Arizona's a pretty good team.
I say they choked in that playoff game.
Yeah, they 12-0. They went 12-0, 11-0. I'm sorry. That's a choke. And then do shit. Like 11-0.
Choke. We need to get the expert up on the panel. Where's Jay on the track? We need the Packers up here for choking.
Oh damn.
Where you at, Jay?
Oh damn. Damn, New York.
Yeah, buddy.
Tyreke in the comments.
There you go. You worried about the Cowboys? What the Giants doing? What did the Giants doing? Absolutely nothing.
My dog, bro, but you ain't got no. You can't say nothing, bro.
him and Beastburg tried to jump me in the chat. Y'all seen that? I mean,
Beastburg
trying to go in on the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't doing nothing. I don't understand that. Y'all make no sense.
And speaking of the group, if you want to be a member of the Real 2 Sports group, we are on Facebook. Type in the search Real 2 Sports group. We are on there if you want to be part of this. Again, to go, you know what? I mean, like I said, Arizona, they got a lot of house problems. I mean, 49ers ain't gonna be making too much noise like that. I would have the Rams were 12-5. I mean, I can see them. I can see them possibly doing it, bro. I think they're the best team in the NFC. No Super Bowl or not. I think they've been the best team for the past couple of years. To be honest with you. How dare you say that, Aaron? I'm telling you, they have, bro. And the proof is in the pudding because even though they went and lost to that team in Kansas City, I mean, they go to the play. Since Sean McVay been there, he has not had a losing season.
I mean, neither is Mike Tomlin, but he's only been to 2 Super Bowls. But
Mike Tomlin?
Yeah. Tomlin he's never had a losing record.
It's true, but Tomlin got his back in 05?
He's been to 2.
Okay.
Hey, you threw the stat out. I just had to make the comparison.
Mike Tomlin, though, bro, you reached on that one. But I understand. It's the personality.
You said never had a losing season. There's only one other coach that's like that.
That's true, but what more time? So, okay, let's go to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Do you think Pittsburgh Steelers going to do anything this year?
They'll have a winning season.
They have a winning season this year, Pittsburgh Steelers?
Yeah. They'll have. I mean,
I know. Due to the game, can't stand them.
They'll have a winning season. They're gonna be over 500. I'll tell you that. That's
over 500.
Yeah.
What, 9-8?
Somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Maybe 10 wins.
Whether they have a winning record
that's still winning. That's still winning
season. A losing record, one thing still remains. They're gonna play the Raiders and they're gonna lose.
Of course.
That's just a fact of life.
We own Pittsburgh since the beginning of the time. Do we not? Q, do we not own them? You remember back in the day? Back in the 70s? Do we not? Still trying to clean up the blood stains on Three River Stadium. Still cleaning it up.
Back in the day, and then we bored like we gotta play the Vikings. Destroyed them in the Super Bowl the next game. So.
Oh yeah, we rip a hole in the Vikings. Yeah. They ain't stand a chance. Nah, they ain't stand a chance on that one, man. Okay. So nobody, okay, I'll be the fool to go with the Rams. Okay, that's fine, man. That's how I was last season. I was like,
I want to see what the boy in San Francisco, Trey Lance, gonna do.
I want to see Trey Lance. I believe in Trey Lance.
I like Trey Lance too.
I believe in Trey Lance, but Trey, they got to build around Trey Lance, bro.
He's too raw. They put him in right now. I don't think it's gonna work this year.
No. It's a disaster.
He has the potential, but he just way too raw for me.
Very, very, very too raw, man. It's gonna be crazy, man.
Well, we gonna see, because I don't think Jimmy gonna be starting.
You don't think so, bro?
No, I think he's gonna get moved before the season starts.
No.
How about this for a storyline? Tua gets hurt, and the Dolphins trade for Jimmy Garoppolo. Then Miami gonna be in a serious mix. Just a storyline. Just potential storyline.
That's a hell of a storyline.
I don't think that will go down in the middle of the season, or in the season. I don't think that can go down in the season.
If Tua gets hurt and San Francisco is going with Trey Lance, and Miami sending maybe a second round pick or something like that to San Francisco, I feel like they would do the trade.
And you know what, bro?
They would want one of them receivers though.
They can't get them. They already locked up.
They would want them.
But they locked up though. I don't think he can grab them. But damn, I get what you're saying, Mark. Because right now the Dolphins' money is long.
Yeah, it is.
They got multiple high draft picks to burn. So
yes.
I mean, I'm gonna be real. I feel like with their current roster, if you swap Tua for Jimmy G, they a legitimate contender in the AFC.
Mm-hmm. Damn, I can definitely see that, man. That's crazy.
But
you got me thinking on that one.
Jimmy ain't got that strong arm though. He never has, and if he has, I ain't never seen it. Like, you know what I mean?
I never seen it either, Drew.
But he can carry and lead a team better than
Tua. He can.
Yeah, I mean he can lead. I mean that's all fine and dandy, but at the end of the day, them jokers want that chip. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. And they rode Deebo Samuel till they just couldn't ride him no more.
Yeah, and he's still sitting over there in limbo, right?
Yeah. He don't know what to do. And see, he got busted up when he played Green Bay. They busted him up real good, boy. Cause they running them to death. Christian McCaffrey his ass. Yeah, just run. I'm like, damn, man.
Yeah, they did. Lord.
Well, that's the NFL talk. We're gonna take a 1 minute commercial. We're gonna play that little epic commercial of ours, and then we're gonna come back with some NBA talk, and then we'll have some trivia, and then we'll get the hell out of here. We'll be back in 1 minute. Movie. The movie better come on, boy. Again, all the viewers, man, we thank y'all for being with us tonight, man. Don't forget to hit those thumbs up. If you have not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button, turn on that bell for all notifications. Again, thank you for being with us tonight, watching the Real to Sports podcast. Going to go into the NBA, man. We're going to talk about good old Damian Lillard. Agreed to 2 years, max extension with the Portland Trail Blazers. The All-Star point guard shows his continued commitment to the Portland Trail Blazers by adding more years to his current deal. Damian Lillard's new contract with the Trail Blazers is a point of pride for the 6-time All-Star who has spent his entire career in Portland. And he said this, and I quote, "I don't think that you earn something like this just by going out there and scoring a bunch of points, he said. Something that's missing in our league is character. Preach. And the fact and the fight and the passion and the pride about you and about pride about you, and not just this name of on your back. Yeah, let me read that right. Just not the name on your back, but the name on the front. He's talking about his team and how you impact the people in contact with. Lillard, can't even talk today. What's going on? Damian Lillard agreed to a 2-year extension through the 2026 and 27 season. A person with knowledge of the negotiation said that the deal is worth $225 million. Holy smokes. I'm going to slide on down to Buzz City. Young Mark. Damian Lillard, man. Basically, he just preached a whole lot, man. He said something that the league is missing. They don't have character. They don't have the fight and the passion. It's not about the name on your back. It's about the name in your front. And I like how he said that. But with Damian Lillard just signing 2 more years with the Portland Trailblazers, showing commitment, can you build around Damian Lillard to maybe become an NBA champion one day? Can you build around him now?
Yeah.
I agree
too. I mean, first of all, like, I just want to say Dame is quite literally one of my favorite NBA players of all time.
Me too, bro.
He genuinely, I rock with him.
All time?
He's one of my favorite all time. Real talk.
Okay.
If for no other reason, and you kept bringing up the word, so I got to point it out. He is from Oakland. He is a diehard Raiders fan, so of course he's all about that commitment to excellence. That's
Word. I agree with that. Q, can you build around Damian Lillard?
Yeah, I think you can. I think I don't know who they got in the front court. I think he's never really had a 1-2 punch, has he?
He has CJ McCollum.
Yeah.
No. I'm talking about not in the backcourt like a 1-2 punch like guard and
like
big
man.
Center. Yeah,
they had
Robin Lopez, isn't he? Yeah, Robin Lopez.
They had LaMarcus Aldridge, then Aldridge left in free agency. They had my man, I can't think of his name right now. He's a really good center. He's still with them to this day. He plays really, really well.
It's about Covington? Robert Covington?
Nah, it's another center. He's a white center that they have.
Foreign guy.
Yeah. He plays.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about.
He plays extremely well. In a couple years ago, they had a really strong team. He got hurt, blew out his knee late in the season, and that was into that. But
I remember that.
He's had some help before. Just what his issue is, playing out there in the West, he keeps running into all these different super teams.
Yeah,
if it ain't the Thunder, it's the Warriors. If it ain't the Warriors, it's the Lakers. Like he keep running into high-powered teams, and he can't. As we saw with Allen Iverson, you can't do it by yourself.
Yeah, it's hard for him to come up with those teams in the Western Conference. Basically, what you're saying. Yeah, you can build around. You just got to get the right pieces. He's a damn hellified player. He definitely is.
Dame Dollar, baby.
Yep. Yeah.
What you think, Drew?
Yeah, like the superpowers that he's gonna run into. Like, I commend him for staying there, and having that character, so to speak. You can build around him, but you're gonna run into that buzzsaw. You got, Golden State. You got Memphis Grizzlies. They're building. The Lakers.
Hassan Whiteside. They had Whiteside. Good move, D-Red.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Drew.
You could definitely build around them. I don't know how far it's gonna go. And me personally, 2 years, 200-something million, bro. Do you get that money? Because them teams aren't loyal to none of these players in any league. So get what you can get and keep it moving. If you can get you a chip, do what you gotta do. But I commend them on the character part and staying put, though. There's nothing like having somebody, playing for one team your whole career. You know,
Yes.
I miss that. I miss that in all sports. But today is a new day, new age, and the guys that did it the right way back then should have got the money cats getting now. My opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Totally agree, man. He's not Nurkic. Look at D-Ray.
That's what I was talking about.
The power of the Google.
Yeah.
New York.
The power of the Google. But with Damian Lillard, man, by him saying that, he definitely got some old school in him, more like a little Kobe in him. I agree with what he said, man. I like how he said it. It's not about the name on the back; it's the name on the front. It's about your team, and he's staying true and dear to Portland. I like that. You know, you stay with your team, man. You stay with you, and that to me, I always said this. This is what makes elite players when you start from the bottom and get to the top.
Yep.
Not start from the top and stay at the top. It's like some players, they come in and they got this opportunity and boom, they got a good team. And then, oh man, they great. He's great. Yeah, he's great, but have you seen him at his worst?
Yeah.
I want to see him without something. You know, that's what I'm saying. That's what I can say about LeBron James. LeBron James ain't had nobody in Cleveland. Nobody. He went to the finals, got swept by the Spurs. But LeBron James, he went, is what I'm saying. He took a team with nobody, and he D-Ray. He took a team with nobody, and that what makes him elite. He went from the bottom to the top. D-Rex said, power of the NBA mind, bro. Yeah, get out of here.
Wait, where was that mind at last week when you
ain't know
had
that,
the belt on the line, bro?
But can I ask you? But can I ask you a question? Do you think that we know Dame is a great player, but we also know that most great players are known for being champions, and he hasn't never made a deep run in the playoffs, and so if he doesn't really start making these runs in the playoffs, do you think he'll just be mentioned as a great player versus, when you mention Dame Lillard, his name is kind of like in the cellar a little bit. Yeah. We know he's a great player, but for his teams, it's not making it in the playoffs. His name is just not out there like that.
Yeah. And see, go ahead, gentlemen. I'm sorry. Go ahead, y'all.
He's on a small market. So
of
course, the name recognition isn't there. I personally think he's one of the greatest point guards of all time. And you can't talk about like the greatest clutch shooters in NBA history, whether it's a regular Thursday night game or an elimination game in the playoffs, without mentioning him. When you need him to come through, he comes through. So.
Yeah, but I think what's going to get him over the hump, if he played Golden State in the playoffs, if we play him in the playoffs and he gets the best of Steph Curry and they win the series, that'll kind of put him, because people are always talking about Stephon Curry, but then Damian Lillard, he's mentioned, but not as much as Stephon Curry. But if you meet him in the playoffs, and his team beat them, then his name will be lifted.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The Steph Curry though, his name go back with his dad. It go all the way back to his dad. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But as far as that team and that platform, is the pedigree is championships. Now you said about championship. To me personally, I don't think championships make a person. I don't think just because he don't have a championship, meaning I think he should be mentioned. Like Mark said, he one of the greatest. Mark just said, in his opinion, he one of the greatest point guards ever. Okay, that's his opinion. That's a very, very strong opinion, even though he has not won an NBA championship yet. But I think he should be recognized because, look, Allen Iverson never won an NBA championship. He's one of the greatest players ever. He's recognized for that. Winning a championship or not winning a championship, to me, it does not define who you are. I don't know who came up with that shit.
John Stockton.
John Stockton. Yeah.
I mean,
but he didn't go to the finals though.
Who's that?
Yeah.
Iverson made it to the finals.
Yeah, he did.
He was in the East though. If Dame was in the East, he would have been in the finals multiple times.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh
But
yeah.
it's much harder, especially if you're a one-man show. It's a heck of a lot harder to get out the West.
Yeah.
Even if he was on New Orleans team, right? Say he took the star players out of New Orleans and put them in Portland. He's going a deep run.
Yeah,
so
I agree with that.
Him by himself in a stack conference.
He got John Morant's, he got the Steph Curry's, he got the LeBron James, he got the Chris Pauls, he got the Luka Doncic, he got the Joker. He got all those heads to try to get out of the West. It's gonna be tough for him, but it's hard. It's a dog world where you ain't got no dogs. You have no dogs. You're not gonna get nowhere. You got no dogs. I know they gave Dame Lillard $225 million. I get that. He's the savior of the Portland Trailblazers. I get that, but man, Portland really got to get to work on getting this guy some help because he's saying that right now. He's saying that right now, but in 2 years he's gonna start thinking like, damn.
Nah, he's gonna say that next year.
I want a championship.
He's gonna say that next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I disagree because he single-handedly, even when CJ McCollum was hurt, he single-handedly carried them to the playoffs a couple of times, if not the full-blown playoffs and the play-in tournament.
But I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The counter what you said about the getting some help for him, in Dame's defense and also in defense of the organization, they had star players around him that either chose to leave, got hurt, or got traded. That's not necessarily on Dame or an organization if LaMarcus Aldridge chose to go play with the Spurs and free agency. You know what I mean?
Dame Lillard, but I say he need dogs, man, because Dame Lillard's a shooter. Shooters is not taking. They're not game takers. They don't take over games. Shooters don't. They just don't. Steph Curry's not a game. He's not going to take over the game. And what I mean, a dog. He needs somebody that's going to dig in the trenches. He need a Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson can shoot, but Klay Thompson can dig in there. Who else? He needs a Devin Booker. He needs somebody like that. Who else?
Even if you have just
Chris Middleton,
Jaylen Brown or
Chris Middleton, Jaylen Brown, Chris Middleton, somebody like that. They can shoot, but they also can dig in the trenches and give you 20, 25, 30 every other night at least. Dame Lillard can't hold that Portland Trailblazers team by itself. He done tried it. It sucks, man, because I really liked Chauncey Billups. Chauncey Billups was the head coach, and if Portland don't do anything, they gonna they start off with a snake. You chop the head off first. Chauncey Billups going first, if anything. They're not gonna do nothing to Dame Lillard.
All I'm gonna say is, dang that Michael Jordan for taking Cody Zeller over Damian Lillard.
Oh God, Cody Zeller, God damn.
Dang that Michael Jordan, bro.
Oh man, Cody Zeller, what the hell Jordan doing, man? What is he doing? I see y'all picked up Steve Clifford again. Going right backwards. Going right backwards, bro. Right on backwards. What in the world is going on in the Spectrum Center? Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Going right back. All right, man. Last subject on the NBA, man, is the Brooklyn Nets. They want a first-round pick from the Lakers. They want Kyrie Irving in a trade. Preferred to deal Kevin Durant first. Sam Quinn reported this. The Los Angeles Lakers and Brooklyn Nets are currently engaged in some of the most unorthodox blockbuster trade negotiations in NBA history. Both sides have a big-name point guard that nobody else seems to want. The Lakers are trying to trade Russell Westbrook, who is owed $47 million, coming off his worst season as a pro. The Nets want to move Kyrie Irving, who just missed the bulk of the 2021 season because of his refusal to comply with the New York City's vaccine mandate. There is not another clearly visible trade partner for either party, and that has complicated negotiations significantly. So, my question is going to be to New York. Good old New York, do you think the trade actually happened with Kyrie Irving going to the Lakers.
I mean, I don't see why they can't just trade Kyrie for Westbrook and AD for KD.
I've seen that.
Straight up trade.
I've seen that, and they said it almost happened last weekend.
Yeah, I've seen that too. I don't know why they didn't do it.
See. Now, okay, go ahead. Okay. All right, so Q. I'm gonna go somewhere there. Q, do you think that Kyrie Irving will get traded and become a Laker?
I think so. I think they want that reunion again with him and LeBron. So yeah, I think they'll make that happen some kind of way.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Drew to the game.
I can see Kyrie going back, but is Brooklyn going to take Westbrook? And if they do, which deal going to get done first? Is he going to move? Is he going to want to do deal with Westbrook again? I mean, I don't know.
Man. Mark?
I agree with New York as far as doing an even trade Kyrie for Westbrook. That would be a fair trade because it pleases both sides. Even if KD leaves, I feel like the best situation for Westbrook is to let him be an alpha dog on his own team and just let him carry the team. And if he goes to the East on Brooklyn, he can do that. I think one thing that might hold the trade up is the Lakers don't have any assets to give up. And by assets, I mean they don't really have a lot of first-round picks the next couple of years, hardly any second-round picks the next couple of years, no real depth on the bench where like somebody be attracted to be like, all right, if you throw this bench player in, we'll take it. Yes. I think that's the LA's problem. And then from the Brooklyn side, if you all remember, they gave up a lot of future first-round picks when they traded for Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce and them, and they got burned on that. So I think to avoid that from happening again, if they are going to rebuild, they want to at least have pieces to rebuild for the future with.
Yeah,
but you can rebuild. You can rebuild with AD in Brooklyn.
You can,
like you just said, the East ain't that tough. Him and Giannis will go at it. Whatever.
Giannis will kill him.
But Anthony Davis doesn't have.
That's Brooklyn problem.
Giannis will kill him, bro.
He just won't kill him.
I would be hesitant to do it if I'm Brooklyn. AD is not very dependable. And there's no disrespect to AD, but brothers don't stay healthy like that.
I feel you, but when they said it, I started grinning because, like I said, here it is. I feel like it's an even trade.
I don't think it's an even trade because one thing you can say about Kevin Durant, no matter what team he's played for, he always gives you 110% effort every single night. He's gonna play.
I agree, D-Rec.
70 to 80 games.
Oh yeah, Brooklyn is gonna want.
You can't say that.
I also heard, but it's going to be a three-way trade. You got to put a three-way trade in it, and that's when they said Russell Westbrook to the Spurs. I mean, however, I'm with it. I mean, I'm with that.
Look, however y'all want to slice this cake, just bring Kyrie over there. I don't care.
So here's my question to the panel. My last question to the panel: where do y'all think that Kevin Durant is going to land for the 2022 NBA season?
He need to go to Portland.
He going to the Suns.
He go who?
To the Suns.
Phoenix Suns. Okay.
Bring them.
I say Portland.
Bring them back to Golden State.
Golden State. God damn. You know what? Golden State can't do it.
They don't want him though.
Steph said he ain't turning it down.
They don't want him.
It's KD. That's true. KD's holding shit up. I can see KD in Phoenix. Either way it goes, it's gonna look bad. If he go to Phoenix, it's really gonna look bad. Even go to Portland. I mean, wherever he goes, it's gonna look bad.
I don't think it's gonna look bad if he goes to Portland, but I think KD is getting a bad rep in this situation.
Big time.
I separate Brooklyn from Oklahoma City. If for no other reason than KD sacrificed everything to come to Brooklyn to play with Kyrie. Kyrie barely been on the court. KD single-handedly carried that team hurt at 100%. It don't matter. he's done everything he was supposed to do. The other people flaked on him. So if he want to build, I don't blame him. I feel like this is different from the Oklahoma City thing. But if KD needs to go to a team where they have a clear-cut alpha male leader, and I can see that being Portland. But I don't think Phoenix would be able to do it just because of how much they would have to give up in order to get him. But Portland got some pieces to work with.
It'll definitely go. All right, let's jump on Portland for a second here. That would definitely put out Portland on the map because of Kevin Durant's name. It would definitely take the scoring load off of Dame Lillard. But I'm gonna tell you right now, if that happens, you still have to build. But Kevin Durant is so pricey that
they got some bench players over in Portland, right?
They don't need no bench players. They need starters because if Kevin Durant comes, he's gonna kill their budget. He's gonna kill it.
That's the thing, because he's under contract. If you want to get him, you're gonna have to give up a lot to get him. So not only are you wiping out your depth on the bench for the foreseeable future, you're also wiping out all your first round draft picks for years to come.
And then you got KD and Dame Lillard. That's it.
Yeah.
You got Joel Ingles in there. But I mean, come on. Joel Ingles. He's a good shooter. If y'all don't know who he is, former Utah Jazz. Like 2 years ago, he led the league in 3-pointers.
Yeah, one underdog team that might have a shot. I don't know if KD would accept the trade, but a team that has the depth to go either way could be the New Orleans Pelicans. They got bench depth they could give up, and they also have a lot of future first-round picks that they got from LA. So
now with the Pelicans, a move like that, no disrespect to him, but Willie Green is just not the guy. The head coach. Yeah, he's the head coach.
Yeah, they shouldn't have fired Van Gundy.
They shouldn't have fired Van Gundy. Yeah, there you go. I agree with you. Because Willie Green is not cutting it, bro. He's not.
I could see you giving up Devontae Graham, Zion, and some of your first round picks. Again, because they have extra ammunition thanks to the Lakers.
Yeah.
You got the bench depth, the star power, and the future picks to make it a considerable package to go get KD. But that's if KD would accept it.
Yeah, exactly. That's
ain't a bad idea, but
no, it's not.
I don't think KD would go for that.
KD is.
I think he won't go to New Orleans.
Does he have a no trade clause? Because if he doesn't have that no trade clause, they can send him wherever.
Now that I don't know. I don't know that. I don't know if he has a no trade. Well, it'll be a little weird if he don't.
If he doesn't have that no trade clause, they can send him wherever. It's up to the organization at that point.
True. That's very true. Portland Trailblazers, good gracious almighty. I like I said, I wish Dame Lillard the best. He's one of my favorite players. Logo Lillard, I mean. And I like his coach, Chauncey Billups. I like Chauncey Billups. I like Chauncey Billups more when he was on ESPN. But Mr. Big Shot, man. We'll see what Mr. Big Shot can do with the Portland Trailblazers. And we got the NBA season coming up, the end of October, right about Halloween. Usually is when it starts up again, preseason. The summer league right now is on fire, bro. I took out a couple games, bro. I'm interested in that summer league. Them boys going all out, man. Them boys is going all out. They putting their heart on their chest. So I like that, boy. I mean, on their sleeve. I like that, man. The summer league is really popping right now. Well, that's all the NBA and NFL talk, man. It's time to get some money, and let's go to some trivia. All right, man. We got NBA trivia, a little exhibition here. We have representing the Baltimore Ravens, even though it's NBA. Representing the Baltimore Ravens, you got Dru to the game. He's taking on the Real Sports NBA trivia champion, Minnesota Vikings. Q-Dogg. All right. 7 questions. The rules of the game, 7 questions will be asked. Whoever has the most out of the 7 will be the winner. Q-Dogg, you are the champion. You go first. Are you ready, sir?
Yes, sir. Bring it on.
Here we go right now. That sound like some old 90s stuff. Here we go. Let's go. What state did Kevin Garnett grew up in and played high school basketball?
Oh, man.
Oh, God.
Out the gate.
Kevin Durant. Kevin Garnett.
Kevin Garnett.
I'm sorry. Yes, sir. Kevin Garnett. What state?
I don't know. What state? No, I'm gonna say Texas. I don't.
No. Due to the game, we'll take a shot at it.
Was it Jersey?
Nah.
South Carolina.
South Carolina. South Carolina.
South Cac.
Mm.
All right, Q. Back on you, dog.
All right.
Sound them horns now.
All right.
Before Jason Kidd, who was the star of the New Jersey Nets out of Syracuse University? Oh man, I'm hitting. I'm smoking Joe today.
Yeah, Syracuse University.
He was a Nets before Jason Kidd.
Only one I know for Syracuse, I'd say Sherman Douglas.
No. Come on, Drew.
Syracuse.
You got him stunned today, host.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm smoking Joe, boy. Smoking Joe. All right.
I want to say Mello, but I know that's not right. That's not right.
He ain't played for New Jersey.
New Jersey. That's back in the day, before Jason Kidd.
New Jersey Nets.
All right.
I can't.
What you got? Okay.
Derek Cool.
I would have been wrong. All right, cool.
Come on, fellas. Look alive up in this mother.
All right. You hitting hard. Go ahead.
Hey, man, come on now. I'm turning the north now, boy. Here we go. Kevin. Yes, sir. It's on you, sir. Kevin Johnson was mayor of what city?
Mayor what city? Phoenix, Arizona.
No.
Oh, no, hold on. I know it is. Can I take it back?
You already got it. No, it's already in. What you got, Drew?
If you don't get it, let me get it.
Ain't no double.
You can get it, but you get nothing.
No double.
Damn, it slipped my damn head. Oh, man.
Come on, Drew.
Oh, man. I can't remember. Kevin Johnson.
KJ.
I don't know.
Lord. Come on, Q. You gonna take a shot?
I'll take it. Sacramento.
Alright, boy.
Damn. It slipped my head. Damn.
Damn.
I kept thinking of who we played for. Damn.
Here we go.
When you said mayor, that's when he hit me. Damn.
To all viewers out there, y'all want a piece of this, man, go to RealSportsPodcast@gmail.com, man. Here we go, Q-Dogg. Who was the 1995 NBA MVP?
95. Oh.
Oh, I'm telling you, boy. I'm telling you. For the shoulder name.
Akeem Olajuwon.
Nah.
Damn.
Pernell Whitaker, boy. I'm Pernell Whitaker. That's my favorite boxer, boy. Pernell Whitaker. Come on, Drew. 1995. Who?
Was it Kobe?
95? No.
David Robinson.
The Admiral. Q, you the champ, man. What's going on here? A little dry.
Man, I don't know what's going on. You hit me hard today.
I know, brother. I had to check you at the doorstep.
I see. I'm about to get right now.
That's all. You can't get it right. Here we go. Gotta get one. Here we go. What number? His jersey number. What number was Michael Jordan when he played for the USA Olympic basketball team, a.k.a. the Dream Team? What was his number?
Give me number 9.
Number 9. Number 9? You want number 9? I'm going to give you number 9.
There we go, baby.
Q-Dogg is on the board.
Yes, sir. I'm on the board, baby.
Cue the board. Cue the board. Cue the board.
Yes, sir.
D-Ray said you the paper champion. You go right.
Nah, D-Ray. You lost.
Oh.
You lost. You lost.
Oh. Easy there, Tiger. All right, Drew, to the game. Let's get in the game.
Let's get it.
What team was the last NBA team Vince Carter played on?
What is it, like 30 teams? Oh, my God.
Come on, bro.
Don't do Vince Carter like that. Come on,
no, man. The disrespect here.
Oh, no, I'm saying it's a lot of daggone teams. That dude, is he? Oh, man.
His very last team.
It's an easy one, bro.
Very last team.
I think I know who that is, too.
Was it the Bobcats?
No.
The Bobcats.
The disrespect. The disrespect.
D-Ray.
The Bobcats are long gone, man.
Q?
I'm going to shoot for Memphis.
He played for Memphis, but no.
Yeah, it was the Hawks.
They didn't make the play-in tournament, so he didn't get a chance to come back.
All right, Drew. You got to tie it up right here. If you get it wrong, Q-Dogg is the winner.
I got you.
Here we go. Last question. His nickname is Chief.
It's on me?
Yes, sir.
Is it Chief or Big Chief? Robert Parrish?
Robert Parrish. We go, ooh, we got a tie. We got a tie here. We got a tie, ladies and gentlemen.
Host, I'm surprised you said that name on TV, man.
What's that?
That nickname. I can't say that name.
Oh, God, yeah. I wasn't even thinking about that. I wasn't even thinking about that. Man, I ain't had no tiebreaker questions here. All right. I got one. Here we go. It's on Q-Dogg. What team was Rick Adelman's very first NBA head coaching job?
Sacramento Kings.
His very first? No. Due to the game?
Was it Portland Trailblazers?
What? Whoa! You know what that means? Due to the game with the game winner.
Came back, man.
Man. Due to the game with the win.
All right, Drew.
Due to the game, man. Oh, man.
Good game, bro. Good game, Drew.
Yeah.
You got me.
I thought it was going to be another 30-minute one like I had last week.
Oh
My
God. Boy, this is the show that never ends. Oh my God, bro! But hey, that was good though. That was a good battle between y'all two. That was good. That was good, man. All right, man. Drew to the game. You beat the champ.
I exhibition though. Exhibition.
Yeah, a little exhibition. You know what I mean? You know, you still. I mean, you would have been the champ.
I'm here.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Drew to the game picked up the win, man. That was good, man. Well, man, I'm gonna end the show, man. That's our show for today, man. As always, thank you guys for watching the show tonight. And again, if you want to be a member of the Real Sports Group, all you have to do is go to Facebook, type in the Real Sports Group. Either myself, or your Mark will get to you. One of the two will get back to you, man. And if you want to come on into the group, I want to give a happy birthday shout out, man, to the Real Sports Group member G, representing the Philadelphia Eagles, man. Happy birthday to you, man.
Happy birthday, bro.
That's my best friend-in-law. Happy birthday, bro.
Yes, sir. Yeah, you want to get a little something for him, young man? You want to get something for him?
Happy birthday to my dog. He addicted to Philadelphia sports, but I wouldn't trade him for the world, man. I'm proud to call you my best friend-in-law, and I hope you enjoy your birthday, man.
Yes, sir, man. On behalf of all of us, brother, we wish you a happy birthday and many, many more. Also, man, happy birthday to Q brother.
Happy birthday, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir. My baby brother. Happy birthday, bro. Happy birthday to you, baby bro. I love you, baby.
Yes, sir. And also on behalf of the Real Sports Podcast, we want to wish Q brother happy birthday, man. And we wish him many, many, and many, many more. Man, Drew to the game. Man. It's your first Tuesday, man. We appreciate you coming out here tonight, man. I know it's totally not the regular for you, man, but we appreciate the sacrifice and the time you've come out here to give us some of that sports knowledge that you have, man. We highly, you just don't understand how we appreciate. It's always a blessing when you're on the show, brother. Give us a little closeout and talk to the people.
Appreciate y'all having me. Shout out to Q, New York, the host, the people's champ, Mark, everybody in the chat. It's always a pleasure working with you guys. And for all the subscribers, everybody viewing the channel, we appreciate your support. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and share, and hit your notifications. Check every time we're on. Trying to give you quality content every time we get in the building, and we'd love for you to be a part of it. Thanks for watching the show.
Talk to him, baby. Again, like he said, hit that thumbs up, man. Give us a thumbs up. Please hit that thumbs up. And turn on that. D-Rex still talking. Coming at you, Q.
Yeah, right. Not even talking.
But like Drew to the game said, man, if you hit that thumbs up, like, subscribe, go to the Facebook page. Either I, myself, or Mark will get back to you. Bring you on in the group. Talk some sports. Get ready for this NFL season that's on the horizon, ladies and gentlemen. On the horizon. Saturday, 1 p.m. The table is back. We're going back to the table. That talk table is coming back. Of course, we got some NBA talk. We got some NFL talk, discussions and opinions. And we will have in the semifinals, we will have NFL Trivia Showdown. We have New York won the last trivia. New York moves on. So you have New York versus GC. Dallas Cowboys versus the New Orleans Saints. The winner will take on that man right there, the NFL Trivia Champion. So y'all tune in, man. 1 p.m. Saturday. New York versus GC in the NFL Trivia Showdown. We got a new outro. I'm going to play the new outro, man, and we're going to get on the brand new outro for both shows. Again, we thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for being out here tonight. All the fans, Pakistan, Europe, Africa, China, every continent, all over. We thank y'all for watching the show tonight. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. For me, I am a gracious host today. Hope y'all did a good job.
You did.
Due to the game. Thank you for being here, brother.
Thank you for having me.
Queens, New York.
Y'all see the slogan.
I hear you. Young Mark, my man. And the Real Sports NBA champion, the OG. Viking time.
See you next Tuesday, baby, with the crown.
Yes, sir. We'll see y'all. We'll see y'all Saturday. GC versus New York, man, and we are out.